Hello, boys and girls, men and women, children of all ages. It's time for some more NES action with Mr. Sunglasses. Today we're going to be looking at Capcom's 1942. It's a side-scroller game made by Capcom, released in the arcade in like 84 or so. It had sequels. It was released on everything under the sun. They had remakes released on like the 360 and stuff. So we're going to take a look at the NES version of it. It was released in the US in November of 1985, and it's a fairly decent shooter. We're going to look at the sequel here in the next episode, so hey, won't be going into too much. Again, it's a shooter, so there's really not much to see other than new stuff. It's no like bullet hell game or anything, so let's hit it, shall we? 1942, and 1-2 players. They are not at the same time. They are alternating players. But we're going to do one player. Yay. You don't get bombs in this game. Instead, you get rolls when you press B, which lets you dodge. Yeah, it's kind of interesting that you're one of these. You're not a fighter per se. You're more of a heavy fighter, which is a little uncommon in shooters. Normally, you're a smaller, fighter. So yeah, you're bigger, and you're dead. Bigger than the. Anyhow, here we go. So yeah, as I was saying, you're bigger than most of the opponents, which is a little unusual in most of these types of games. You're usually the same size or maybe smaller. Oh, yay. No turbo button, so... And if you hold it down, you shoot, like, slow, so, this game is famous for having a typo on the windscreen. It basically says, congratulations. Not congratulations. Congratulations. You win. So, yay for you on that, right? But, push my hair on my face because I'm a twitchy person and gonna die from bullets. Don't forget your rolls, Sunglasses. Don't forget your rolls. Oh! Controls are responsive. There's not much to it. If you really screw up a shooter controls, then you're really in trouble. This is Capcom, so, especially back in this day, they were golden boys. Street Fighter hadn't come out yet, but, the NES and Super NES eras, Capcom could do no wrong. Damn, I'm getting my butt kicked. How am I supposed to be playing Enter the Gungeon later this week? But... it's cool. It's interesting that it actually shows you your shot percentage, which is unique in these early NES games. Off the last 32 stage. I don't know what that means. I don't think there's 32 stages in the game. But quality shooter. There's not a lot of shooters that are actually, airplane shooters that are set in the past. Most of the time you see them as space shooters like Gradius and Karga, stuff like that. So it's kind of interesting to see. I guess probably because any shooters that are set during this time period will automatically be compared to this game. So they have to at least be as good. Because even for NES, the graphics, they do the job. You can tell what's what. The sprites and planes, 4 or 5 colors. A little bit of a, they're pushing pretty much the limits of the machine at this point with the carts that they had available at the time with the number of things on the screen. As you can see, there's stuff that kind of starts to fade a little bit, or partial fade out. Because as some of you may or may not know, a lot of the NES's processing power was on the individual cartridge itself. Which was a good and bad thing. It means that you could make innovations to a game that the system, by itself couldn't handle, but it also meant that the games could get more, more expensive to develop and make because you had to kind of develop a custom bit of ROM on the cards. And the early games definitely didn't have any, but you could tell in later NES games that they were pushing beyond what any of these early games could ever do. Super Nintendo had the same kind of stuff too, and then to some extent, with the Mode 7 chip and that sort of stuff. The 3DFX chip on the it's on the cart rather than the system itself, which they don't really do anymore, of course, because everything's CD. So it's not like you can add another chip processor. Hell, CD nothing. DVD, Blu-ray, digital's where it's going anyway. So Okay, I'm trying to remember the last hard copy version of a game I actually got. I'm thinking it was the new Tomb Raider on Xbox One. But yeah. But, oh, I think that's the end of the level. I was actually going to beat a level. Slow down. What? No. No, Billy. Island Blue. So, it would be nice to have a little bit more animation in the, the sprites as I fly. I mean, it's like, the only reason it's moving is because the background's moving. But, hey, they work with what they got. Still a quality shooter. Lots of fun. Flying my airplane. Shooting down planes. Bad guy planes. Technically, it's probably the Japanese. Sounds okay. You shoot. The music's a little weird with the it sounds like someone hitting a metal pipe on another metal pipe. 84% bonus points. Okay, so yay. Oh, I guess there are in fact 31 stages. Let's go a little bit further. See if this one looks any different, or am I still flying over the ocean? You got time, right, boys and girls? You little green bastards, kamikaze. I don't think they even shoot. They just try and crash into you. Up, they hit shit. Ha ha. Around my mouth, don't I? I'm doing okay this time. I say that, so now it's time for me to die, right? So this level seems pretty much like the last. Here's the island, second verse, same as the first. I want to see what the next POW does. Come on. This is just getting out of a loop. Yeah. Maybe I'll shoot a little faster, I don't know. I definitely didn't get more bullets. Maybe I got another roll and I didn't notice my roll count. I'm at 1 still right now. I don't know if I was at 0 before. I guess if I really wanted, I could pull the footage later and comment over it. But, nah. We're just going to go. Oh, it's like a... Oh, no! Okay. Last man's. 3 rolls left. Back to my 2-shooter. That was a good run. Maybe I'll get another man's at 50,000. No. No, I didn't. So I shot down 396. Oh! Okay. Hey. There you go. Well, there you have it. 1942. Good old NES shooter. Interesting in that it does not have a bomb. Like a lot of the shooters, you press the B, it just or something. This is instead a dodge. It's acceptable. I like it. There's not enough enemies on the screen to really make it necessary to have a bomb. So there you go. 1942. Pretty decent. And next time we will check out 1943. See what sort of improvements and excitement have happened since then. Until then, this is Mr. Sunglasses, and I'll see you next time.